Do you really think you couldn't live without a car?
Oh, not out here. No, definitely not. I mean, I don't fancy sort of walking or even biking to, as I said, it's 2-3 miles to the nearest shop.
1 and 2 much for bananas, okay.
If you live in town, I mean, you can walk out your door and walk to the shops and sort of get your odd things day by day. But when you live in the country, you've got to sort of plan a week ahead of you all the time. And it's very difficult sometimes.
Thank you very much, Charlotte.
Mr. Cook, what don't you have to find the money for that other families would have to?
We don't have any rent to pay, which is quite useful, and we don't have any milk to buy. But everything else is just the same. We've never had a lot of money to throw about, and we always kept saying we was going to save up and get a banking account and probably buy a house somewhere. There's a lot of my people, friends what I know, young chaps that's been in the same trade as me, have packed up and gone to work in factories or other industry, and they're probably taking £10 a week more home than what I am. And, you know, they're all going to buy their own house. They're finished with farming.
Do you find that your priorities are different? Are there things that are important to you that aren't necessarily so important to them?
I think we're about all in the same boat. We have a job to make ends meet sometimes, but we manage and we live fairly well. Whereas we probably spend more on food, they probably spend more on pleasure. Maybe the chap goes to the pub 2 or 3 times a week, or plays darts, you know, and he'll probably eat a bit less food and drink a bit more beer.
Have you always had a house on the job?
Yes, I've always had it. This is one of the privileges, I suppose, of being a herdsman. You get a free house.
There's only one thing wrong with that. If one Brian's out of a job, or we have no house to live in, you see.
Is that something that worries you? Do you think it worries you?
Well, not now. We've got an insurance policy, haven't we? If he was sort of killed accidentally on his job, I mean, I'd be all right now with the children, sort of to bring the children up. That was the main worry, really. It's only sort of one we've taken out recently because it worried me, the thought if anything did happen, because I mean anything could happen. He could get mauled by a bull or anything, you see. I'd be sort of landed with the children to bring up, and sort of working and bringing 2 children up. It's very difficult sort of give them a good education, so we thought we'd take a good policy out. If anything did happen to him, I mean, I'd be all right there.
When you've got the money, what's your idea of a treat?
Oh,
I think a good holiday, loving it.
Yes, a really good holiday, yes. We've only sort of, this will be the sort of the second holiday, apart from our honeymoon, we've had all the time we've been married.
We could probably do this once in a while. But then, you know, you ask yourself, is it worth it? And why suffer for 9 months or 12 months to enjoy a week every so often?
Do you go out much together?
No, we have a good good night out.
Yeah, every 2 or 3 months we'll go out, you know, for a good night out. We'll probably go out and dine out somewhere, you know, have a few pints and a good meal.
How much do you reckon to spend on an evening like
that? £4 or £5 between the 2 of us.
Hi, Gil.
If any birthdays or anniversaries come up, wedding anniversaries, we sort of try to arrange a night out then, don't we?
Yeah, so some special occasion somehow or other.
I'm not friends with him, then I'm dim anyway.
What do you do about Christmas? Do you start saving for Christmas presents?
I have mutual aid.
5 shillings a week.
5 shillings a week, mutual aid, which we do put away. And later on, when it gets sort of nearer Christmas, I try to put a little bit more in, and maybe say an extra £0.5 each, if we can. We haven't always managed it, have we? But we're hoping to this year.
Christmas is a burden, though, towards, you know, with it being such a big family. It takes you about, well, we're just pulling ourselves round after Christmas now. You know, it takes you a couple of months to get square again. Because before Christmas you're shopping all the time. And after Christmas your pockets are empty, and you've just got to face up to it, you know. After Christmas you want coal, and there's road fund licence for the vehicle, and you know, these things all come on top of one another.
At Christmas time we don't spend an awful lot on each other because we have to spend so much on sort of other presents for other people. But we're hoping to alter that this next year, aren't we?
Yeah, we're hoping
Sort of
to
try
cut
to
some
come to
out by
some-
some mutual agreement between these other people. They don't buy for us and we don't buy for them, and to cut the numbers down a little bit. I think we shall have to do this. It's shocking, the prices you have to pay.